Hello art journalists, this is Natalie from NK Design. Sadly, we lost one of our cats 2 weeks ago, so I wanted to dedicate a page to him. But I didn't want to make it a typical lost page, so I'm doing it a little bit differently. All the materials I will be using in this project are listed below in the description box. I have selected some scrapbook papers. If you know which brand they are, please let me know because I lost the cover of it, so I don't know. I then went ahead and selected some Ceramcoat acrylic paints that match the colors in the papers. To start off the background, I randomly add the paints to the paper. Now I tear the papers to smaller pieces and adhere them to the page with Liquitex matte medium. To knock back the paper pieces a little bit, I'm going over it again with acrylic paints, and I wasn't happy with the blue, so I switched that over to the Caribbean blue, which has more of a turquoise tint. With a grey lead pencil, I sketch roughly a whimsical girl and a little lion. Once I'm happy with that, I grab 3 Ceramcoat paints, which are Santa's Flash, Burnt Umber and Eggshell White, and start blocking in the face. I start with the darker tone, then use Santa's Flash as the middle tone and the Eggshell White for the highlights. I'm using Green Isle and Tree Frog for her eyes, and Coral and Deep Sea Coral for her lips. And let's give her some rosy cheeks with some coral. I water it down quite a bit so that it doesn't end up being like a red blob. Now I'm adding color to her shirt. I'm using similar colors or the same colors that I've used in the background as well. So the Eggshell White and the Caribbean blue. It just helps tying in the whole piece. For her headband, I'm using the same colors as for the shirt, and the heart, the colors are Maroon and Cardinal red. Moving on to my cute little lion, I'm using Burnt Umber, Tangerine and Butter Yellow. I tend to give my girls blonde hair, so I challenged myself this time and used black, Cape Cod blue and white. How is that for a change? Now that I'm happy with the undercoat, I grab my favorite colored pencils, the Polychromos by Faber-Castell, and start adding details. Now this takes quite a while. I slowly add details and go over it again and again until I'm happy. So let's skip to the end. Yeah, I think the girl and the lion are turning out quite lovely. Now I want the girl and the lion to pop off the page a little bit more. So I'm using a technique I've seen Jane Davenport doing. With a black marker, it's called Elegant Writer, I outline the girl. Now this ink is water soluble, so when you activate the ink with a water brush, it dissolves into the most beautiful colors. You have purples, blues, and even a little bit of a turquoise. It's really stunning. With the grey lead pencil, I have added the quote that I had selected to the page and then traced the lines with a Faber-Castell Pitt Artist pen and then thicken the lines up here and there. Time to add my date stamp, and I call this one done. I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I see you next time. Until then, happy arting!